Hi, I'm Sherry here at the Little Beading Closet, and today I'm going to show you how to make this square set crystal ring. And you can customize it either by adding pearls along the edge of your crystals or more crystals. And I love the way that it graduates down to the band. Everything's fit and finished so well on these rings. They're a lot of fun to make, pretty simple, and I hope you enjoy. You're going to need size 15 and size 11 seed beads. You'll also need 4mm Bicone crystals and 2 4mm round beads. Crystals would work good, or you can even use 4mm round pearls. You can begin with 2 pondo stitches connected together. This first part of the video is just a refresher on how to do that if you're not familiar. And then we'll turn it into this base shape here to house the bicones and round crystals. Just begin by picking up 4 of the size 11 seed beads and then bring them down near the end of the thread and needle back through all 4 of those beads. Come back through the bead closest to your tail thread and pull all that together to form a unit of right angle weave, and add 1 size 11 seed bead between each one. Just continue adding a size 11 between each one, and 1 more through here, pulling it into place. Just continue with your needle and thread. So now you're exiting the bead opposite of your tail. Again, pick up 4 size 11 seed beads and needle back through the one that your thread is exiting. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to turn it to my right. My working thread is coming out the right, and I'll needle up 2 of those beads, picking up 1 more size 11, come through the next one, and pull that into the end, picking up 1 more, coming through the next seed bead, plus the one where they connect together, pulling that into place. Needle through the first seed bead, add 1 more, coming through the next one, and the one on the end. Exiting here, we're going to be working with the points on both sides next. So come through the next 2 seed beads, this one and this one. Pick up 3 more of your size 11 seed beads and needle back through here. Essentially just adding a right angle weave unit there on the edge. Next, we're going to switch to the size 15 seed beads, picking up 3, coming through this point right here. Three more of the size 11 seed beads. Needle back through the 11 here that your thread is exiting. But this is what it looks like. We just need to repeat that here on the other side. Follow the beads along. Come through the end. And continue needling to the point. 3 more size 11 seed beads back through here. 3 more 15s through here. And then 3 more 11s. Coming back through the 11 that your thread is exiting. So it should look like this right now. You have your 2 pondo stitches in the middle. with the right angle weaves coming off of them and the 3/15s between them. Now we're coming over here to this point, coming through the next two. I'm going to turn it my hand. So where your tail is and where the thread is now are kind of the ends. Come through 2 size 11s, exit before the 3 size 15 seed beads, and then up this size 11 here. Stepping through this one. All right, now you'll need your 4mm bicones, 1 size 11 seed bead, some more of the 15s, and 4mm rounds, whether you want to use the crystals or pearls. And today I think I'll use the crystals, so move the pearls out of the way. Begin by picking up 1 bicone, your size 11 seed bead, and 1 more of the bicones. And then needle through the seed bead here. And then I'll turn it here and pull this tightly together. And then you need 2 of the size 15 seed beads. And you're going to come through this size 11 here, pulling those together. Picking up 1 more of the bicones. You're going to needle through the 11. I really pulled my thread loose, so I'm going to tighten it back up. And pull this 3rd bicone. I've got to tighten it some more, and pull the bicone. Just keep working it until all those bicones are tightly together. And then 1 more of the bicones. Needling through this size 11. That ends up being the point on your right angle weave. So it makes that boxy flower shape on top. 2 more size 15 seed beads coming through the 11 here at the base of this first bicone you added where the thread is. Pulling that nice and tight. Might want to just hang on to everything in your hand, pull it tight. You can see that there's a gap underneath all those bicones in the base. We're going to make it nice and secure with the 4mm rounds now. You'll pick up a size 15, 4mm round, and 15. And you're going to come through the 11, 2 15s, and 11. And when you pull this into place, it sits in that opening. Again, a 15, 4mm round, and 15. Come through the 11, 2 15s, and 11. You're going to want to pull all this until everything fits nice and tight. That really secures it, but let's retrace that. Coming through the 15, 4mm, and 15, the 11, 2 15s, and 11, and pull that tight every time you come through a side. 15, 4mm, and 15. Pulling your thread tight. back through the 11, 2 15s and 11. I can feel that time it really made it nice and tight. I'm going to come through a 15, the 4mm round, and 15. Needle through the very first 11, and then come down 111. We're going to attach our band starting here at this point. Needle through the next 3 11s, and you'll be in position to attach a band. The band on this ring is going to be made up of right angle weaves connected together. So I'm going to pick up 3 seed beads, come back through the one that my thread is exiting. It's the first right angle weave. And then come through 2 until you're here at the second one. Continue picking up 3, coming through the one on the end, needling through 2 to get to the end, 1 and 2. Just continue working on your right angle weave units. You just continue making units of right angle weave until it comes together when you wrap it around your finger. Now we're going to connect the band to the other side of the ring. Here on the back of the ring, we're going to be connecting to the point there, exiting the last right angle weave unit here, pick up one more size 11, come through this point that sits right there, pulling it together. And then one more size 11, needling back through the one that you started. Making your final right angle weave unit to connect it. I'm going to retrace this one time. Now we're just going to finish up the band, coming back through one size 11 towards the top. I'm going to hold it this way. Pick up 3 of your size 15 seed beads, and you can look at it as this is 1, and you have 1 beside it. There's 2 seed beads here. You're going to come into the 3rd one and needle around so that it's an 11, and come through the next 3 15s, and then come through 1 more 11, so see what that does right there. Picking up 3 more 15s, come into the first sticking out size 11 of the right angle weave unit on the band. Next, you'll use your size 11 seed beads and just put 1 between each sticking out size 11 all the way along the edge of your band. Continue all the way around, and then we'll do this part together. After adding the beads along this edge, coming down towards the end, have 1 here. Add 1 more size 11 into the one before the 15s, and then I'll go through all 3 of the 15s. I want to look at the underside of it, and we need to get our needle in position to add on the other side. So come through 111, And then towards the other side, come through these two here. Now come through one more. And then step through the 11. Starting out with the 3/15s, come through the first sticking out 11 on the right angle weave, pulling those into place. Again, you're going to take one size 11 and come through the next sticking out size 11 along the edge of the band. Do that all the way around until you get to the other end. You're going to be adding the last size 11 seed bead. And then pick up 3 size 15s and come into the 11 and 15s here along the edge. Pulling those into place. You just need to finish off the thread, and I'll show you how to do that. Needle through the edge, coming through the 11s and 15s until you exit an 11 of one of the right angle weaves. Now you just want to retrace the right angle weaves to secure your thread. You'll come through a few of them. So it's kind of up and over, coming down one and over. And you can completely retrace the right angle weave unit. This locks the thread into place. You can retrace a few of them, maybe 1 or 2 more, and trim off your thread. Thanks so much for joining me today to make this beautiful ring. I hope that you enjoy it, and as always, have a beautiful day.